What is going on, everyone? It's Will Mitchell here, and oh my goodness, is this a special video? We just went out to Cayo in the western side of Belize, and I'm gonna give you guys my full San Ignacio Cayo travel guide today. We're gonna talk about the delicious food. We're gonna talk about the activities that you wanna do. We're gonna talk about the natural beauty of Cayo. We're gonna talk about where you should stay. So strap up and get ready for this, guys. This is the Cayo travel guide. Let's get it. Anytime someone's going out to San Ignacio, they always hit me up and say, Will, where should I stay? This is the most important question. And for me, typically there's one answer. Almost every time I go to Cayo or to San Ignacio, I'm staying at the San Ignacio Hotel. It is one of, if not the most beautiful hotel in Belize. Not only do they have amazing rooms, they also have suites. They had the Queen stay there before. They have a royal suite. So we're talking about upper echelon quality of accommodations. The restaurant there, we're gonna talk about more in the food section, but the Running W restaurant, again, hands down some of the best food you can eat. And then you have this beautiful pool. The whole property is adjacent to a natural reserve behind it with a jungle trail you can go walk through. Sometimes when I'm there, if I'm feeling really ambitious, we get up and we do a little run through the trail. They also have an iguana sanctuary. Then if you're feeling crazy at the end of the night, you can pop over to the casino and lose a bit of money because the casino is right there. That is number one, my top option. If you want to go somewhere a little more remote, you want to get off the beaten path, you can look at places in Pine Ridge like Gaia or Blankano. Blankano is actually owned by Francis Ford Coppola, the director of The Godfather. It's a beautiful property with a little creek going through it, and Gaia actually has a waterfall below it. That's the sister resort to Matachica here on the island. So if you're looking for something more affordable, check out Cajal Pech. That's at the top of the little mountain in San Ignacio, and you're gonna see a great view from there and some really good rooms as well. That's what we got for you from where to stay. When it comes to activities in the Cayo area, you have almost limitless options. If you're someone who enjoys being in nature, seeing waterfalls, seeing Mayan ruins, seeing caves, all of this stuff is right at your fingertips when you're in Cayo and staying in San Ignacio. We did a couple different activities. The primary one we did this trip was going to my favorite spot to visit when I'm there, which is Mart's Farm. You go through a small village on the Guatemala border called Benque Viejo, and then you come around for about 30 minutes, drive into the jungle, then you're greeted by Joe and his family, and we did the horseback riding and the pontoon boat down the river. So it's a guided horseback tour through the jungle. You climb the mountains, you're getting all of these amazing insights on the natural aspect of Belize, what kind of trees, Mayan irrigation, all of this stuff. Then when you get to the end, and you're at this beautiful viewpoint, you have a 180-degree view of the river from the mountaintop, and then Joe is gonna tell you some poems usually if you're lucky. After that, we went down to the river and we got on the 2-story pontoon boat that Joe built with his sons. You go for a beautiful jungle ride, and then you get to the end and there's a waterfall with a little beach, you have lunch, a rope swing into the river, he's got a rope swing on the boat. So that was an amazing day. The next day we went into Pine Ridge, and Pine Ridge is somewhere where you're gonna find limitless activities, guys. So you'll notice something really interesting when you come into Pine Ridge, which is the color of the soil is red. So there's more acidity in the soil. That's why you get these pine trees. In here, there's a ton of amazing natural stuff that you guys are gonna wanna see, like 1,000-foot falls and Caracol, the largest Mayan ruin in Belize. In Pine Ridge, typically what I'll do is go to Big Rock Waterfall. Big Rock Falls has different points you can jump off, you can swim, you can relax for the day, and it is a stunning waterfall. Or if you want something a little more mellow, you can go down to Gaia where Five Sisters Waterfall is located. That's a beautiful area to just chill out as well. Then if you move in, you have the Rio pools, you have the Rio Frio cave, which was a stunning cave. We're talking about hundreds of feet high. This one I just gotta show you right now. You gotta see this. We made it to the Rio Frio cave now. This is as you're going into Pine Ridge, about 15 miles away from Caracol. It's a massive cave, and you can come in here, do a little exploration through it, maybe take a dip in the water, but unbelievable seeing a cave of this size. I don't even know, that's gotta be a few hundred feet.
This is just one more example of a place I have no comparison for.
If you're someone that just wants to stay a little bit closer to the town and you want to enjoy what the town has to offer, definitely you need to go check out the marketplace. It's the biggest marketplace with fresh fruits, veggies, meats, everything in Belize. Everything comes in fresh on Saturday, so if you want to hit the best day, you need to go Saturday, but every day of the week there's going to be some of the stores open there in that marketplace, but hitting it on a Saturday like we did, oh my goodness. One of the things you're definitely going to want to do when you come to San Ignacio is hit Burns Ave. This is like the main strip here. You got restaurants, you got shopping. One of my favorite spots to hit here is the Spot, which is right back there. So definitely check out Burns Ave. You can't beat it. So guys, that's a few of the activities. Now let me tell you about the food and where to eat. Such an important aspect of your trip is going to be where you're eating your meals. Like I mentioned before, my favorite place to eat in San Ignacio is the Running W restaurant. We started the night and they have some amazing cuts of meat because they actually own the biggest farm that's producing meat in the whole country of Belize. So we're getting the steaks right from their farm to the restaurant there, and they were unbelievable. So we had steaks. They even had a sushi that they gave us with a little bit of steak on top. Can't remember what the roll was called, but definitely you need to try that. Every meal there, they have so many options, and they have really good breakfast, lunch, dinner. So Running W, that's my top spot to check out when you're there. Even if you don't stay at the hotel, make sure you go to the restaurant, but if you're going to San Ignacio, you should stay at the hotel. Next up, I want to tell you guys about Guava Lim. Guava Lim is a great dinner spot, really cool atmosphere, delicious food. I would highly recommend trying Guava Lim. Next up guys, another restaurant close to the hotel is called Lola's. Lola's is good for lunch and dinner. They have more kind of bar food style, so tacos, fajitas, quesadillas, burgers, and we tried a little bit of everything when we went there, tostones. Lola's is great if you want to have some drinks. The mojitos are really good. I had just a regular mojito, but they got strawberry mojitos, coca, they have a bunch of different kinds of mojitos. So make sure you check out Lola's at some point. If you're looking to go have a nice coffee and chill out in San Ignacio, then you should look at the Spot. The Spot is located on Burns Ave. The Spot has coffees, they have a little bar in the back, they have some really good food. So it's more of a daytime spot that I recommend going for lunch or for a little, drink or for a coffee. That's a great joke, Ryan.
Right?
So guys, we're here right now at Winesmith. This is the spot where if you're in Cayo, you want to catch a vibe, you want to chill out and drink some wine. My God, it's beautiful here. Ryan, thanks for having us over. Tell us a little bit about what you guys do.
Yeah, man. Thanks for stopping by. Winesmith, we are a family-oriented business, and we pretty much started in 2019. My brother is a winemaker back in California, and he pretty much works for 2 wineries and owns his own brand. What we did was import his wine, and now we're distributing them among all the resorts and restaurants here in the country, and trying to make wine a culture in the country. Californian grown, Belizean owned.
Ryan told me before that if you don't swirl it, you're not classy, guys. So when you get your wine going, please swirl it, please.
Refreshing, crisp, especially for a hot day in Belize, right?
I'm gonna give that a 10 out of 10. Of course, I gotta give a shout out to my guy Toshia. He has a sister restaurant to Giotto located at the Cajal Pech Hotel. So at the hilltop there, we're talking about 360-degree views and sushi. Come on guys, I can't lay this out any clearer. You gotta go try that one too. Finally, I wanna tell you guys about my favorite little diner. It's called Pop's Diner. Pop's is like your traditional, if you wanna go in and get eggs, bacon, maybe some hash browns. I'm a shredded hash brown guy myself. You might be a cubed hash brown person. I can't tell you how to eat your hash browns, but there they shred them. They got great pancakes. I had some banana pancakes, and their fried jacks, they're always fluffy, right? And if it's not a fluffy fried jack, then I'm not gonna be there. Pop's Fried Jack's always fluffy. Go to Blankino, Francis Ford Coppola's resort, and get one of his pizzas. They're unbelievable. They also have pasta on the menu and a few other dishes. And also from his wineries in the US, they're sending in the Coppola wine. So if you're really, really nice with it, you order a bottle of the Coppola wine and a pizza, maybe take it down by the river. Bon appetit, guys. That's it, guys. You just enjoyed Cayo with me. Now, I gotta cue one of Joe's poems with a nice little montage to end this out.
Goes like this. Coming home. When I see the jungle, I feel like I am just about to get home. For where I was, I could not hear the cricket, the owl, the water and breeze. Oh, it is nice to be back in Belize, where I live, back in the jungle, with the crickets and birds in the trees, feeding and singing along with the breeze. Oh, it is lovely here in Belize. For where I was, the trees get looted, the water's polluted. Oh, and the air, no, it's not fair, for it is barely there. This is where I was. Now that I'm here, everything's clear. Now I can see this is where I want to be. This truly is the land of the free, where nature is blessed with plants, animals, and birds in the trees. This is our little Belize.
Hey! Oh, the best.
Incredible.
Thank you, Ed.
Incredible.
Thank you for watching. Don't forget, like, subscribe, comment. We appreciate everyone doing so. And you know we'll see you in the next video and hopefully down here in paradise soon.